What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. Today I'm going to talk with you about my fragrance, a second fragrance from the house of Black Oud London. Previously I reviewed Phantom, and today I'm going to talk about the other fragrance that I got from their house, and this fragrance is called Victory. Now, without much delay, let me quickly show you the presentation if you have missed the previous one. So this one should cover it pretty much. So of course your fragrance comes in this little leather kind of pouch. The company logo is right there stamped in the front, as you can see. There you go, Black Oud. And of course the bottle is a 6 ml bottle, and this one is called Victory. Now this fragrance pretty much, it's a very, very nice fragrance, but first let me tell you about the notes. Again, they don't have any kind of olfactory pyramid, so I'm just going to read out from the website, and I'm going to share my experience and thoughts about this fragrance. Now, as per the website, Victory has this like a pure freshness from ambergris and oak moss. So if you are not a big fan of oak moss, I'll give you a little pointer like when I start explaining, but don't be offended right away saying that, oh hey, I don't like oak moss. Just wait up, okay? So, and then you have this juicy freshness and green vibe from the bay leaf, and there's a lot of aquatic notes in this one. Now guys, this was the only explanation given on the website. They don't have any note breakdown, but when I applied this, like when you open this bottle, and in case you didn't know, like it's a fragrance oil, it's a concentrated perfume oil, and it comes with a rollerball applicator. So in case you're wondering, it's not like the usual Attar applicators, like where you have a dipstick. So this one's like pretty much convenient, so you can just apply it to this exact specific spots if you want. So this fragrance, when I applied it, the initial burst is right away you get the ambergris, some kind of a marine saltiness, like not too much, but just a tiny tad bit, like maybe just like a speck of dust, whatever that's supposed to mean. But just to explain, like quantifying what I felt. And you get this sweetness besides the green, like I'm pretty sure the green kind of vibe you're getting from the bay leaf. It's pretty succulent, it's pretty juicy, but I do get like quite a lot of sweetness as this fragrance like dries down over time. Now remember, this is an oil, so this one is probably not going to go in one particular direction. It could behave in a whole different way on your skin, because the skin pH and condition directly affects this one. Unlike the spray fragrances that you have in your collection, this one might behave a bit differently. So don't tell me I didn't warn you. Now about the oak moss, like people who don't like oak moss, for instance Cedrat Boisa, or sometimes Ventus, it has oak moss. There are a ton of fragrances out there that has oak moss. So oak moss has sometimes this kind of like a smoky, like an earthy kind of feel, but over here the oak moss is not super dominant. It's very subtle, extremely subtle. So you get that like a green earthy kind of feel, but it's mostly dominated by the ambergris. So ambergris fans, you're in for a treat. And again, remember, this one, like I said, it has kind of like a sweetness to it, something like a bubblegum kind of a vibe. So it's pretty sweet, not overwhelmingly sweet, but as this fragrance dries down, like around 6 to 7 hour mark, it kind of like it projects more in the sweet department, but the marine note, like the aquatic vibe, the freshness, it just leaves all throughout the fragrance, which is a very nice thing to have, because like some fragrances, sometimes the marine vibe or the aquatic vibe, it just it's just gone within like the 1 or 2 hour mark. But over here it just lives on, maybe because it's oil, it has a better sticking capacity to your skin, and it performs really well. So the first 1.5 to 2 hours, this fragrance is gonna be super loud, and then after that it kind of like slowly kind of settles down. But then again, because it's an oil, it's concentrated, so as you move around, as your body heats up, it kind of like projects itself. So it just, comes back to life, revitalizes itself. It just, pushes out. So you will live a beautiful sillage and a scent trail as you move around and your body heats up. As you can see, like right now in New York City, it's pretty cold, and even in this cold weather, when I apply it, like I always get compliments, or people get that whiff. They will probably ask you if they like it, especially like not all people will come and ask you, but some who are interested in fragrances and stuff, or they detected a nice smell, they will ask you what you're wearing. So again, this is coming from underneath your 1 or 2 layers of heavy clothing that you're probably wearing. So that's the kind of power this fragrance oil has. Talking about the longevity, I found like this fragrance oil lasted around like 8 to 10 hours very easily. And again, like I said, you may find people who say, oh, I just dab it on my wrist, just 1 or 2, and then I'm done for the day. I'll tell you something, guys, don't do that little amount, because it's not gonna last you the whole day. I mean, if you're ready to just take this thing with you everywhere, and then you just want to dab behind your ears or on your wrist or your pulse points, be my guest. But the thing is, like, I don't like carrying too many stuff, because I just don't feel like carrying it. So what I do is I'll just dab it on my palm, and then whatever oil is over there, I'll just rub it on my body after a shower, and I'll put it like around the shoulder area. Of course, I'll dab it behind my ears, on the neck, and of course on your pulse points, like on your pulse point right here and on the inner elbow. And on top of that, whatever residual you have on your hands after rubbing on your body, you can rub it on your hair. Again, remember, these are oils, so this is not going to damage your hair. If you're doing sprays like the ones that contain alcohol, your eau de parfum, your de toilette, all those things, they contain alcohol. They will probably ruin your hair, but the oils will not. So this is completely safe. If you rub it on your hair, so chances are it's going to last you a longer duration. So that was my take, guys. It's very fresh, very clean, very beautiful, has the sweet touch, beautiful aquatic vibe, and there's a kind of beautiful freshness. It just it's just like very, very uplifting, very energetic, and it's pretty succulent, and like it's pretty juicy, like to my nose, or to my senses at least. So let me know in the comment section if you own something from the house of Black Oud London. If you have any experience with any other fragrance, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you like this content, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. It means a lot, because fragrances, attars, oils, these are like something, it's a passion for me, right? So I will expect to see you in my next video. Until the next one, please take care, stay safe, and all the best.